Welcome back to GOT, Good Old Tech. Today we're going to do something different. We're going to test the new Google 45-watt charger. This charger is supposed to give us the fastest charging speeds available on the new Pixel phones. We're going to test that out. Let's get to it. Now, of course, I couldn't just test out this one charger, so we've got another charger here. This is actually a generic charger. It is also a 45-watt charger that you can purchase on Amazon. I'll put a link down below. What I like about it is it has 2 ports on it. The 2 ports allow you to charge 2 things at the same time. Of course, they have to share the 45 watts, so that if you want to get the full 45-watt charging, you have to connect a single device up, which that's not an option here on the Pixel charger or Google charger. So let's find out in this video if this does charge faster than a generic charger. So this is how this is going to go. I've got these 2 chargers, and I also have 2 of these similar cables. This is our special cables. They actually have little displays on them. If I get to the end of this thing, this little display will tell us how many watts at any given moment are being pulled by the phone. So it's kind of a nice addition to this test, so we can just see how they're doing, because we know that the Pixel 9 Pro will actually charge at 27 watts is what they claim. And the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is only 20 watts. So you get slower charging out of the Pixel Fold. Okay, let's get to it. Let's just plug them in at the same time. 1, 2, 3, go. Both plugged in, got green lights. Oops, start the timer. Almost missed that. We'll let this timer go and we'll see what happens. Now, as you can see, they're both at 0 battery. I don't know how long it's going to take before they give us a visual so we can see, actually turn on the screen, because at some point I want to turn on the screen and I want us to be able to see what's going on here. But as you can see here, the Pixel 9 Pro is actually pulling 23 watts and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is actually pulling 18 watts. So there is a difference. You're getting quicker charger now into the Pixel 9 Pro versus the Pro Fold. Now I'm going to jump in and out of this video and we'll do some updates as we go, because there's no way I'm going to expect you or me to sit here and watch this thing for the next hour or so. Now we're going at 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and see if we can't boot these up. We got 4% here and 5% here. I'm going to put in my passcode. All right, that was booting up. Do the same here. Okay, there you go. Now, so far, nearly 4 minutes in, and we've got 5% here, 6% there. Now, something I want to look at on both these, I use this app. It's called Ampere. I don't know. I'll give a link down below. But anyway, this app is pretty cool, Ampere. And what it does, it tells you what the phone is doing, how much charge is going on. So let's take a look and see what we get here. So as you can see, very interesting. The Pixel 9 Pro is definitely pulling a lot more amps in than the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. So it's definitely getting a faster charge. And what I like to do is we'll give it a few minutes, maybe go at 10 minutes, and I'm going to swap these out and then we'll see what happens. Now checking back here, look at this. We got a little over 17 minutes and we are at 23% on the Pixel Fold and 29% on the Pixel Pro. So it is a much faster, and it's gone up to 25 watts on the Pixel Pro. We just read that it was up to 27 watts, so it hasn't quite got there. And of course, your results may vary, it says. And then on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, it's up to 19 of an expected 21. So they're both off the mark by about 2 watts. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch chargers real quick. I don't know that we're going to see much of a difference, but let's unplug them both. Let's switch chargers. Let's see if we get any different reading and whether it makes a difference, whether it's using the Google charger or the generic charger. So it's getting 21 watts with the Pixel charger. They're 45 watt, so it did bump up a little bit, and 22 on the generic one with the Pixel Pro. So it dropped a little bit from, it was up to 25. Let's give it some time and see if there's any difference. So this is pretty interesting. They're both saying 21 watts is going into these phones. Now that's with the Pixel Pro Fold getting the Pixel charger, the 45 watt charger, and then generic one on the Pixel Pro. Pixel Pro just dropped down to 20, it looks like. Now, as of course they get more charged up, they do slow down in their charging. So those numbers would of course change. But when you're looking at the milliamp hours, I was just going to say the Pixel Pro is still pulling more milliamp hours, but looking at the two of them, they're getting pretty close neck and neck. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch it back because we wanted to see if Pixel's charger really met the expectations of the 30 minutes and getting how well charged it'll be. So I took a couple of seconds off the timer on both of these. So here we are at 22 minutes in, and the Pixel Pro is actually charging slower at 18 watts now, where the Pixel Pro Fold is maintaining 20. I'm not sure if it was because I swapped them out or what's going on here. Maybe I messed things up, but we're just going to wait and see. So here we are, just over 30 minutes, and we've got 43% here and 45% here. And look at what's happened here over time. You're getting faster charging on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold than you are on the Pixel Pro. What's going on here? You know, I guess maybe there's more safeguards built into the Pixel charger. I'm not quite sure, but as you can see here over time, the Pixel charger is still plugged into the Pixel Pro, and this one has the generic one. And it looks as though the Pixel Pro Fold is catching up. Now, of course, like their disclaimer says, your results may vary. A lot of that has to do with I've got the phones turned on, they're running an app, so they are draining while they're charging. So you're maybe not getting the full amount of charging speed that you would if you have the phones turned off. So here we are coming up on 42 minutes into the video. As you can see here, they are both at 56%. So the Pixel 9 Pro Fold has caught up with the Pixel 9 Pro, and I'm not exactly sure why that is. I can't tell you. This is technology, you know. Now, I will say at this point, I see no need to spend the extra money for the Google Pixel charger when you're getting about the same performance out of a generic 45 watt charger. I'll go ahead and continue to speed through this test till we get to the results. You know what? Just for the sake of doing it, what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and switch them back. So I'm going to put the Pixel charger on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, and I'm going to put the generic charger on the Pixel 9 Pro. Again, it doesn't seem to make a difference. They're both 45 watt chargers. However, it keeps flip-flopping on the charging speed, but if you look at this now, it just went ahead and they're both charging at the same rate with the milliamp hours. So let's go ahead and swap them out. Why not? There we go. Unplug one, plug in that one, and plug in this one. As you see, this is not really a very scientific test. It's just me playing around, but I would have expected to get more out of the Pixel or Google 45 watt charger than we are. Okay, we're just a little over the hour mark, hour and 1 minute. Felt I should get on here and say something. We are at 75% on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and 72% on the Pixel 9 Pro at about an hour. So it took an hour to get there. They said 30 minutes for the XL to get to 70%. Then it charges at 37 watts per hour versus a 27 and a 21. But I really have my doubts that it's really going to be that perfect scenario every time you charge. And of course, remember, if I have these turned off and charge them that way, maybe it'll hit that same percentage that they're talking about. So here we just passed a little over an hour and 15 minutes. We are 86% on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and 83% on the Pixel 9 Pro. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold has slowed down on its charging, where the Pixel 9 Pro, it looks like it stayed pretty steady, of course. So we are getting a little faster charging going on the Pixel 9 Pro now. So we've got a battle going on. Who's going to get to 100% first? Are you as excited about this as I am? Probably not. We are now entering the hour and a half mark in charging these phones. An hour and a half is a long time to fully charge a phone these days, especially when you look at the Oneplus Open. And at 67 watt charging, that phone is fast. An hour and a half
from 0 to, we are at 92% on the Pixel 9 Pro and 94% on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. And as you can see here, the Pixel 9 Pro is taking in more milliamps at the moment, so it's starting to catch up with the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. So they may end up finishing around the same time. So it's still a race to the 100%. Well, I nearly missed it. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold has finished. It's at 100%, where the Pixel 9 Pro is still at 98. So we've got the winner here, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now, while the 9 Pro is still finishing up its charging, I just want to go over a couple of things here real quick. One is, yes, it probably would be a lot faster if I didn't have these screens turned on and running a program in the background. So that added to the time. We're at what, an hour and 45 minutes already? That's quite a long time to charge up these phones. And we're going to get up to probably an hour and 50 minutes before the Pixel 9 Pro actually finishes. Regardless, this is an equal plane review on both phones. I had them doing the same thing, screen turned on, and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold beat the Pixel 9 Pro in charging from 0 to 100% with a 45-watt charger. So this brings me to the end of the video. If you have any questions or you want me to do some other kind of test, let me know down in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you have an opinion over what happened and why this happened, please also tell me down in the comments below and we can discuss it. And of course, while you're down there leaving your comment, make sure you smash that like button because it does help out the channel. And of course, as always, if you've never subscribed, subscribe to the channel for better content because I do a lot more stuff that comes out better than this. This is my first time, so give me some grace in this video and subscribe and watch the other videos. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, God bless.